so recommended.
Yes.
And that's what you want to happen?
Yes.
Now, you told law enforcement officers that you actually received a text from Brandy on the Friday, right?
Yes, she did, yeah.
Okay. And when they asked you what it said, you said, it said, what's up? Right?
What's up? Why you hung up on me and stuff like that, yeah.
I thought we told law enforcement.
I don't remember what I told law enforcement, but
And what you told law enforcement was that you didn't talk to Brandy at all on that Friday, except for that one text.
well, I actually talked to her like all day. We talked on the phone all day. How could I kill somebody? I'm talking to her all day.
Because they make you angry. They say things to you like, I'm going to throw you in jail.
No, I was
You're
not
talking
worried
to her all
about
day trying to get her to do away with the child support issues because you want to go to Afghanistan so you can earn 6 figures. And she won't do away with the child support issues on this kid that you don't even believe is yours. And you got angry.
It's nothing she could have done that made me angry enough to kill my son and them twins.
So you didn't believe it was your son.
Well, that's what they make DNA tests for.
True. And in fact, you were trying to get that DNA test done so you could get out of that child support. Another way you're trying to get out of it.
So why would I kill her and my kids before getting the results of that test?
Because the law enforcement, because the state of Florida wouldn't do the DNA test for you like they did with your other daughter.
I just had to pay $300.
Which you couldn't afford, could you?
Yes, I could afford it, but I just wasn't home at the time.
I was looking at that receipt that said you only had $190 left in your account.
You talking about the one where I withdrew like $1,400 or $1,700?
You only had $190,000 left? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ask or wonder what I did with the cash?
Now, you were married in 2010, correct?
Yes, sir.
Who were you married to?
Malika Segura.
Did you have any kids with Malika?
Yes.
Did you have any kids that were not by Malika?
No. 10 years.
Okay. And at that point, it would have just been Janae and Javante. That was, I understand that it's in some dispute, but Janae and Javante, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one of your 4 children at that time was with Brandy Peters, correct?
Yes.
How did you know Brandy?
I met her at a gas station.
And how did you guys end up getting into a relationship together?
We started talking on the phone first, and
How many times do you think over the course of the 6 months or so leading up to her death did you hook up with Brandy?
I'm not sure about a set amount of times, but I know sometimes when I leave to go out of town to work, I would stop at her house before I left. Sometimes when I come back in town from work, I would stop at her house before I got home. So I don't know how many times that was within a year, but it was a lot.
Was Brandy the only woman during that time period with whom you were engaging in acts of infidelity?
No, sir.
How many other women, if you know, were you cheating on Malika with?
3 in Tallahassee. I'm not sure otherwise outside of the state of Florida.
Now, when you say 3, is that women with whom you were carrying on ongoing sexual relationships?
Yes.
That doesn't count other women who you were just kind of one-time encounters or you meet them somewhere and go with.
And in fact, they asked you again later on, maybe the Brandy was calling you because she wanted to rekindle the relationship a little bit. And you said, nope. I saw no signs she wanted to rekindle the relationship. All I was over was staying out with Javante, right?
They also asked me if I had sex. I was in a relationship with her. I told them no, I wasn't, because I don't know. I didn't want my wife to find out anything about any of it. So.
Had you ever gotten caught by Malika cheating after the death of your son Jalik a year and a half prior to Brandy's death?
Yes.
After the result of all this, but I mean in between when Jalik passed away and when you got arrested in this case. You'd never been caught by Malika, correct? All right. Okay. You've heard the suggestion that you killed Brandy and her 3 children.
Yes.
Is it in you to kill anybody, let alone 3 children, including one of your own?
Heavens no. Especially not the twins. They were like my kids as well as more than Javante actually. I raised them more than I did Javante.
Jury verdict in this case of each of the 4 counts, and to adjudicate you guilty of each of those counts. On each count, I sentence you to life in prison. Counts 2, 3, and 4 will run concurrently with each other, but consecutively to count 1. So there'll be 2 consecutive sentences of life. I recommend to the
killing Brandy Peters and her children. Watching the video, learned that Henry had a wife and a couple of current girlfriends plus multiple outside children during his marriage, and finally a fiancée. Welcome to Backyard Crimes. Hit the subscribe button and bell to be notified of more crime stories. This story takes place in Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee is the state capital of Florida and a popular college town. The victims are Brandy and Rita Peters, age 27, and their 3 children, 6-year-old twins, Jemiah Peters, Taniyah Peters, and 3-year-old Javante Segura. Brandy graduated from Amos P. Godby High School in Tallahassee. She had recently worked at Whataburger on Appalachian Parkway. She did not have any formal training in cosmetology, but had a God-given talent to design beautiful, creative hairstyles. Brandy loved crocheting during her leisure time. She is described as someone kind-hearted, generous, and lively. The suspect, Henry Segura, 33 years old, ex-boyfriend of Brandy and father of Javante Segura. He worked as a welder and worked in multiple states, wherever the job was. He saw himself as a playboy, and he was a serial cheater. Since 1996, Henry has been arrested several times on various charges, including battery.